Greetings guys, it's DaAuraWolf, and today I am here to give you some of my advice on Let's Playing. Well, you might be wondering why I've decided to do this, or because of some reasons I only have some reasons, but I just decided to do it since after seeing NCS's Tim's suggest no, trying to think of a perfect good word to use here. Oh yeah, Nintendo Capri Sun's advice on Let's Playing. I was watching I was watching the videos which he was giving his advice about it, and I just got compelled. I was just thinking hey, that'd be pretty cool if I would just give some of my advice, because stuff that I have learned and I've learned about after I've been Let's Playing for about almost 4 months almost. Yeah, I started back in January, and it'll be 4 months come next in a week. Yeah, I'll be Let's Playing for 4 weeks come next Wednesday. This time next week. Which I mean, wow, it's really good. And let's say 5,000 views in under 4 months is really good. Say if you do watch my videos, I'd say thank you for all your views, because it just makes me want to do better quality for you guys, my loyal viewers. Since hey, what I've learned is if you are funny, it's going to be real good. You got to have good commentary, which, yeah, I know some of my commentary is kind of crazy and stuff, like on Angry Birds, when I was failing in Angry Birds, episodes, Trainwreck of Infamy, and yesterday's episode, Enchiladas, What You Call Yourself, and today's End of Chapter. It's just describes, but though I do have to say, in today's episode of Angry Birds, I have somewhat better commentary, as I was implying and stuff. I'm getting better with my commentary, and I'm glad of it. And here are some stuff that I'm going to talk about to you guys today, about my advice on Let's Playing. First off, be sure to, whenever you Let's Play, don't Let's Play a game that one of the famous Let's Players has just finished Let's Playing. The reason is because there'll be more buzz around the more famous ones' Let's Plays, in which yours ain't going to get that much, since I've learned that. That's what I've learned from my Let's Play of Limbo. Yeah. Yep, I actually Let's Played Limbo just a short time after Josh Gibson LP'd it. And I was looking at the results, and which I have to say, if you do want to Let's Play of a game, do a Let's Play of a game that a famous Let's Player like Josh Gibson, Proton John, Chugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, or someone like that does, just wait a little bit afterwards until the buzz calms down, because it'll be more beneficial to you. That's what it is. And the next thing I like to talk about general advice on Let's Playing, is that you gotta be entertaining. In which, I said this in today's episode of Angry Birds, which right now it is uploading. You gotta be entertaining. You gotta make your crowd. Gotta let the crowd get used to you, and to get your crowd to like some stuff, like how funny you are and stuff. Like how I was saying that, and there's a lot of event stuff in here too. But yeah, just be an entertainer. in which I have to say, I've actually experienced about how it is to be an entertainer since, before I started Let's Playing, before I even know of what a Let's Play was what a Let's Play was, even what a Let's Play is, I storytold. I did some storytelling. Though I did come up, each time I did it, I come up like about second place. But I came up second place to Noah from my buddy Noah, which I do hope to do some co-commentating with him in some future episodes of Angry Birds, which that's be. And if you want to check out how good he is at storytelling, I have the link. I'll put the link in the description so you could check it out and see how storytelling can help you be an entertainer. Okay, the next thing is I like to talk about my general advice of Let's Playing. Is that, like what Tim said in his episode, is like build around your circle, in which he was talking about that, which I was watching too. It's like, just get started. Whenever you get started, get some support from like your friends, your buddies. You know, friends and buddies are two things. You gotta get like support from your friends, your family, your fellow employees if you work, or your fellow classmates if you're still in school like how I am. But I'm out for the summer. And then just build upon on there. Because, like if you get their support, you get more, like, you want to go deeper and set yourself another goal. Like, if you have really good support, like, you gotta branch out. Like, get comfortable and stuff. Like, get comfortable. Like, I have to say something. Oh, okay, well, I was saying get comfortable or something like that. Oh, yeah, I know what I meant. Is, like, you know, like how your first Let's Play is not that good of commentary and all. You're like, like all that and stuff, like shivering and not that funny and not that good, and trying to get commentaries. Like, if you've noticed anything else, like, everybody's first Let's Play is not that. It's not like the first time at the rodeo. It's like if you ride a rodeo, if you're like a rodeo clown and stuff, or something like that, and well, let's just say this: it's like if it's like your first Let's Play is like at your first rodeo, in which you don't have any experience or something like that, and you kind of trip and mess up sometimes. But I'd say, just don't get off the horse after your first Let's Play. Just get on it. Like, after you get done with your first Let's Play, second one is like your future LPs are going to be more comfortable. Like, you have a more comfortable sense of commentating. You know, your audience, you kind of get a feeling just of what you could improve on to make to get more better critique and response from your audience. Since if you just compare my first Let's Play of Plants vs. Zombies to a Bobo's Big Adventure, you can tell it got quite better. Like, though, whenever I LP'd Angry Bird Space, then that's where the huge was. And I have to say, that's how your future LPs are going to be like. It's like, I'm not guaranteeing that's going to be like, but if you just don't give up, and you could probably be better. Like, you're going to get better. Like the shirt says right now, I would lift weights if they weren't so heavy. I got this shirt before at the starting of the school year. I'm like, I'm not going to lift weights, and just look at this now. See, look here. I've been lifting out for about roughly 6 months, and I think my final set's like 105 pounds. Like, if you don't give up. That's a key thing. Is like, if at first you don't succeed, try again, and you're going to improve on whatever you don't get. Okay, so next bit of advice, best words of wisdom I like to share to on my advice of LPing, Let's Playing, is quality. Try your best to get the best quality. Like, I know about, like, if you just look back at my Let's Play of Plants vs. Zombies again, the screen was like, here was, like, the top or left screen, like, right there is, like, where the whole level was, and then there's these squiggly lines, look like the American flag and stuff, like, in which, I think it was just, like, how the way it was, like, the rendition of it was, but, yeah. What do I have to say? Like, if I would recommend to you is, like, if at best, if you do not, and if there's something like, if you don't have a way to LP games, like the best way to LP them, like, if you, let's just say something. Let's say if you have a camcorder, and you want to do a Let's Play of a computer console game, of any game and stuff, and you don't have anything else to do it with, I'll just say, better quality, and I have to just say, it's like camcorders and stuff, it ain't get that best quality. So the reason why I posted them Okami attempts was because of, like, I just thought how funny they were, because that was me about a year ago, like, whenever I was doing the Blockhead Grande, and I asked my mom if I could borrow her cell phone so I could get the easy way to do Blockhead Grande, and it's like, okay, and like, it took 2 attempts, like, some of the, it didn't really take 2 attempts, it took, like, more than that, but I do have to say, Blockhead Grande, it's gonna be that tough. It's gonna be, Blockhead Grande is, like, one of those things, like, you didn't get it. I do have to agree with people, it's easier to beat Blockhead Grande in the Wii version than it is doing the PlayStation 2 version. Because the Wii version has a pause home button. Well, the PS2 does not. But what I was saying is, like, first of all, if I didn't have a Mac, I use a Mac. See, because this is my mouse. Yeah, if I didn't have a Mac, I wouldn't have been ready to LP. But thanks to me having a Mac, I can Let's Play and do these update videos. Though, what I do have to say, like, if I ever do, once I get around to LPing, like, games like Pikmin, Okami, and all them, like on the Wii, I'd say I probably might use my laptop to record them on, since capture cards for the Macs, they're like $100. That's crazy. But hey, what's the next thing we could talk about? Another word of wisdom I like to say is, like, don't go ahead, like, whenever it comes to recording, like, try to have some episodes recorded, like, at most, I would have to say is, have, like, the most episodes I would say to record is enough to deal you with for a week. Since if something ever comes up, you could always back onto it. But if you record too far in advance, like, the commentary's going to be dull. Like, no one would care about your commentary about doing it. Which I'd say is something I also learned just from my Plants vs. Zombies videos. Like, have all the rest of the bonuses ready, but just but I haven't released them yet. But I did record them back early in March. Whenever I do get to release the last, I'll say, 10 episodes, I think like 11 or 10, I will get around to doing them out. That's another thing. When it comes to bonuses, try to get you can do the bonuses whenever you want to, but I do have to say, if you are going to do a bonus, don't record early in advance either, because the commentary is, like how I said, if you record too much in advance, it ain't that much, it ain't that good, unless you know you're going to be funny. That is it. So I think that's what we're going to say for right now. That's what I have to say right now, my general LPing advice. So there will probably be another one of these coming up later on, which I get more experience. But I might get some more words of wisdom a little bit later on. And once, like I have to say, it's like there'll be another one of these coming out, though it will be when I start doing, after I learn experience with LPs using a capture card. So I'll see you later, a little bit later on today for Angry Birds. And I'd say thank you for checking out my general advice on Let's Playing. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. And if you like my videos, also tell your friends that might like my videos. Because, hey, yeah, also, if you want to see what else is up and happening, I'm on Twitter. It is at DaAuraWolf. So I will see you back today for Angry Birds, and I'll see you back on Friday for Message to the People. So I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.